What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna try out the original Psychonauts. I liked the second one, it was pretty fun, so I figured, hey, the original game's like $2, so why the hell not? So, if they could play the second game, they could probably play the first game no problem, but I just wanted to see. So, let's not waste any more time, and let's go hop ourselves into the game.
Alright, well unfortunately this game does not seem to want to work for me. First off, it tries to always launch using like keyboard and mouse. So that's a little annoying, but I figured, oh, no big deal. I'll just go in and change the controller scheme. We've got the Steam community, why not? But no, I got a much worse thing happen than just not knowing what keys to hit and whatnot. But in any case... Oh, hey, it actually did let me in the options. I could have gone on the options here. I think after this, though, it wouldn't let me in anymore. Damn, so I actually had an option, a way I could have gotten the options once. Once I was in the game, I was trying to get into them, and I couldn't while I was spinning around. Anyway, though, let's see. How was it I can continue here? I know there's a continue somewhere around here. There we go. Load a saved game. Why not? Yep, let's go with that one. Alright, so we get into the game, and I think, oh, okay, well, I'll just, now that we're finally in, I can make this work. I'll just go into the settings, change the resolution, since we're stuck at, like, I think 800 or 800 by 600 again or something like that. But nope, all we do is spin around in circles. Don't know what the hell is causing it, but no matter what I do, I can even go into the controller settings here, go pick out a different one, for example. Let's just go Gamepad with joystick and trackpad. Why the heck not? So we'll click that, we'll install it, and now we've got that. It should be working, and nope, we're still spinning around. I mean, I can run around and whatnot, but I can't seem to figure out how to get into the settings either. If the settings do work, I can't figure out what button it is, so that wasn't cool. Now, this might just be a me problem. Maybe this isn't happening to anybody else. But I could not get it to work. No matter what I tried. No matter what I do, it spins. And I'll even show you how annoying and whatnot it is with the camera and try a couple other things. So, let's move on to that.
Well, alright guys, I already showed you that this game kind of failed on the screen recorded stuff, but it's a lot harder to actually see how terrible that is when you're just looking at the screen. So, let's just go and pretend, alright, we just bought this game. Oh, golly, oh gee, I'm so excited to play my game, let's go. So we hit play, everything's good. And who knows, maybe I can reverse psychology it to work now. Half the time when I try to, like, show you guys something doesn't work, it'll all of a sudden start working. And I'm like, haha, well fuck you, now I'm gonna go make the video, you little bastard, you know? But no, we still have the wrong glyphs. Like, no matter what, it thinks it's a keyboard and mouse, no matter what. And it's like, I could figure out what all the buttons for the most part are if it didn't spin me around in circles. Like, as you can see, at least on this screen, if it was the Steam Deck itself, we would be spinning around in circles right now. Right? Exactly. So that's new game, that's continue. So if I remember correctly, B is like clicking. And then X is like back. So alright, we go in, and no. Unfortunately, we still have the same old. We just endlessly spin, it thinks it's keyboard and mouse. And it's a shame too, because FPS-wise, it doesn't really seem to be doing too bad. Because I think this is like an old Xbox 360 game. But, yeah, I don't think I would want to play a game like this. This would make me very mad. I would go get a refund right now. And then you think, oh, well, what if I just go in here and use some of the Steam controller schemes? Okay, well, we'll try that. So, let's just go back to the official one. This is the recommended one. Obviously, we don't have a PlayStation 5 controller, so you would have played the layout. Now everything's good. But, unfortunately, we still are spinning around. It doesn't really seem to matter what we do as far as these. You can even go into the community. So yeah. That says Xbox controls. Alright, let's apply it. Why not? But, unfortunately, that doesn't matter. No matter what, and you can't use these to, like, look up and down. You can move, and this doesn't work either, because we're not using trackpad anymore. You can go through stuff like that, so don't get me wrong, that's kind of cool. But at the same time, not very useful. So, unfortunately, it looks like as far as Steam Deck goes, you cannot play this game. It is impossible. Unless you have a keyboard and mouse, maybe then it wouldn't spin around like this, but I have a feeling like no matter what, it's just going to spin around in circles, no matter what you do. So, that's a shame. I wanted to get you guys some footage of this older game, but sometimes these older games don't tend to work so well. And who knows, it might not even be the Steam Deck's fault. It might do this to me on the Ally X as well. But that's what we're going to try next. But hey, let's go wrap this video on up. Can't win them all.
Well, alright guys, unfortunately, Psychonauts does not want to work on the Steam Deck OLED. And I don't know why. It seems to have just like an error where it thinks it can't be a controller. Like no matter what, it wants to be keyboard and mouse. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe this is one of those games where you have to go into the game itself and tell it, hey, I'm using a controller. So, real quick, let's go try that real quick. I just want to see. But yeah, you'd think on this screen, you'd be spinning all around. Okay. Oh, I can't even get my menu anymore. Probably because I'm on the wrong controller setting. Well, never mind. I thought maybe we could get into the settings, but you can't even get into the settings. So never mind. Whole idea, pointless. Even if you wanted to change it to controller, you can't. So that's kind of lame. So this is what happens to some games on the Steam Deck. You're not going to win them all. Some games are going to do really stupid shit like this that's probably going to irritate you. Like, I don't get too mad at games and whatnot, but I mean, when something like that works, my first question is, why would it default to keyboard and mouse? Like, I'm a PC guy. I love keyboard and mouse for the right game. I don't want to play a game like this with a keyboard and mouse. I would rather play a game like this with a controller. And the whole entire thing is a giant controller for the most part, with little tiny trackpads to help you out when you do need a mouse. Love that. But what I don't want to do is be forced to use the controller scheme and then have no idea what my buttons are unless I go and memorize. I'd rather have the correct glyphs. Like there should just be Steam Deck, you know, as one of the templates. And then it would just have like all the X, Y, B, A buttons, all that stuff, and everything would have been great. But even if all of that worked just fine, we still wouldn't have been able to play because for whatever reason, it just wanted to spin around in circles. No matter what template I used, the game wants to spin around in circles. And I don't know if the console just died or whatever just right then, and now no matter what game I play, we're gonna spin around in circles. But I don't think so. I have a feeling it's just the game. Because if it was the Steam Deck, I think the character would have been running around in circles or spinning a world around when we were on that start screen before we even jumped into the game. I mean, unless that world just doesn't have a camera thing where you can't move it. But I guess I'll find out when I try the next game. Heck, even the Ally X had a weird issue when I was playing Slime Ranchers the other day. Like, I couldn't hit the trigger. The trigger wasn't working unless I hit it completely to the ground. But then I went into other games and it was just fine, so. Probably same ordeal here. Either way though, sucks when games don't go our way, but we show when things fail on this channel too. I don't sit here and pretend everything works flawlessly and everything's great when it's not. So, here's an example of what happens when a game decides to shit the bed. And it doesn't even say unsupported or anything. It's just got a, hey, it might not work. It might not work to your liking. And it didn't. Anyway though, I'm gonna move on to the Ally X and hopefully this game will be playable there. Otherwise, this is going to be a really short video series of where this game just fails to run properly on Windows, unless you use keyboard and mouse. I mean, unless all of them run around and just spin around in circles. Well, I guess we'll see. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though it was a big fail, because I still enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.